I stay rockin' you Mexicated. Roll a blunt, I'm getting faded. You know we reppin' you Mexicated. Purple weed is my medication. You Mexicated, you Mexicated.
You know we reppin' you Mexicated.
Yo, so you tapping in with your Mexicated smoke sessions. This time around, we ain't gonna be smoking because we're in a pretty high, sophisticated studio session. You can't just be blowing smoke around the shit. So you tapping in with IBSG Music and my boy
Killa Siah.
Hey, we appreciate you sliding through, man.
How you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good, good.
Good. So I appreciate you letting us come through to where you be making all your
You already
magic
know,
happen,
yeah.
man. That's
You're welcome
cool.
anytime, bro.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And it's been love since we got here, honestly. So we're in the heart of Phoenix putting it together. We tapping in with the homie. And basically, we just want to find out a little bit more about what he has going on, where he came from, and where he's going. So what you got going on right now is this music. So I know I've seen you popping and pushing on the music, man. What you got going?
So right now I just released my debut album, Triumph. It's a 21-track, full-length album. It's about 63 minutes of some good quality music, man. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, so
Nice.
I live out here in Chandler now, just promoting my music. As far as right now, we've just been moving, man. We doing shows, promoting shows.
Yeah, I
So
seen you, man. I see you out there. So basically, I linked up with him because the only people that were really putting on the promotion on this team is because we see their network, we see what they're doing, we see what they're building, and that they take it serious. So just because you're from a certain area or just because you might be locked out from another area, we fuck with whoever as long as you're putting the work behind it. So he's already done a lot of shows. I kind of seen his network, but he just said he put out 21 songs on one album. That's fucking legendary. Cats be squeezing out 5 and 7s and 3s. I know Cats put 3 songs on the album. So what? I mean, obviously that's a lot of work. I think that's awesome, man. I applaud that for sure. What made you go so high on the number count?
So it was kind of tough for me to come up with a good track list. And the way that I did my album is I did my alter ego. So you got Killa and you got Siah. I split up the 21 songs into the first 10. That's like on that street shit. That's on that gangster shit.
It's that raw shit.
Yeah, real grimy. And then 11 through 21, that's a vibe. That shit is a banger. Like, so I was able to collaborate with a lot of artists on this one as well. So
nice. You got any people you want to name and shout out?
So on the album, I got Jessica, Francesca. There's some female vocalists, some dope R&B singers from out here.
We always need the vocalists.
Actually, Francesca's from New Jersey.
Dope.
I got
New Jersey.
I got Corey Blunt. He's from Phoenix, Arizona.
We see him moving, definitely working.
Dange Dizzy.
Dange Dizzy, I see him working.
Got my partner, Naughty Kid.
Okay.
We got Fanatic, my audio engineer, my partner.
That's the home team. That's the squad.
And we actually got a multi-platinum selling artist on the album as well, Kirko Bangz.
Damn, they got Kirko on the shit. Oh yeah, that's that. What is
Hotel
it? Hotel Party. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So
that's the lead single off of Triumph.
So if you ain't seen it yet, check it out. Tap in. Where do you find it?
So you could find that shit on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit. Tidal.
And Hotel Party.
Yep.
And then what's the name?
So it's Hotel Party featuring Naughty Kid, Kirko Bangz, and Fanatic.
Dope. So if you ain't found it, just go in there and type that shit in. It's super easy.
Yep.
So he's definitely working. Like he said, he just put out 21 because as an artist, I definitely personally super hard to just say this goes here, this goes here, this goes. As soon as you break it down, it's like nah, we gonna do that again.
Yep.
So I definitely understand.
I also got my brothers on the album too, Big Daddy Chooch.
Okay.
And there's a couple other artists that I'm leaving out. I can't remember right off top, but
right. It's a lot of work.
JJ on the sax. I got my partner on the saxophone.
Nice.
We got some smooth vibes, so we're able to kind of do a collab with a different genre on some smooth jazz, hip hop, R&B type.
I think that's dope. So you put live jazz into it. So that's super dope. Nobody does that. I mean.
We had him pull up to the show, and it was real successful, man. And I think we're gonna have him at the AZ Hip Hop Fest and shit.
Nice.
Yeah. Shout out RTU. We're gonna be at the sixth annual Arizona Hip Hop Festival.
Jason Justice, the whole squad, RTU up and through. So there's definitely a lot of work going on. So aside from them, is there anybody else that you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet, or do you got anything else that you're working on?
Shit, the next collaborations that I'm gonna be doing is with the artist named Icy.
Icy.
Yeah, he's from out here. Yeah.
I think I seen.
We're actually gonna be hosting his album release party at Exodus Cultural Club.
Hey,
So that's coming up November 8th.
can't slide
If
from
you're in
there,
the Phoenix,
but-
Arizona, pull up. You can't.
hell no, I ain't allowed to be out there. You know what I'm saying? We go.
We got different venues and shit. So once we have
Yeah.
another event, I'm gonna get you some tickets for sure.
Yeah, let me know. So it's definitely cool. He's got a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Also, he's just obviously keeping up with the pace. So as an artist, what made you get into rap in the first place?
Shit, I fell in love with hip hop way back when my mama used to bump like Warren G,
Oh,
Eazy-E, Tupac, you know,
Right.
the legends.
That's the essentials.
Biggie. I can remember being like 3 years old listening to hip hop, you know, like,
So we ain't gonna say it out loud. We probably
Yeah.
about the same age then, more or less.
yo.
We're gonna keep on moving. Forget the age. So it's definitely cool, man. What do you want out of the rap, out of the music?
I just want to be heard, you know, I want my art to be heard. I'm not in it to make money or nothing like that because I already got money. So this is something that I've always wanted to do
Right.
ever since I was young. So actually taking it serious now and professionally recording and putting out music to
Right.
sell and not just for free or on other people's beats.
Right.
Like, so this is
It's a whole different aspect.
yeah, this is a goal, and I'm very proud that I finally was able to accomplish it on some real shit, for real.
So congratulations, man. That's dope, man, for sure.
Thank you, man.
Because obviously being an artist, it's definitely a whole nother battle. It's like a marathon, and as soon as you hit out those first couple of races, you ain't even halfway there yet. You still
Yeah,
just
yeah,
fighting.
it takes a lot of work,
Yes,
but
sir.
it's a learning curve, you know, it's a learning experience like
Right.
anything else, but I enjoy doing it. This is dope.
Right,
You know, this is a dope ass culture, and I fuck with it.
right. In general, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
around is pretty wavy.
You know?
So obviously we're on the topic. Do you have any advice that you give out to anybody that's either jumping into it, new to it, or looking for more guidance behind the music?
I would just say stay creative. Don't worry about what nobody says, you know. It don't matter if you have good or bad songs, you know, just do you. Get comfortable, find your voice. Because that's what I'm doing, you know, so.
Right,
And that's why I recorded so many tracks, too, like I was telling you earlier.
right.
42 tracks since
That's a lot
last
of tracks.
September, yeah. So we chose those 21. I wanted to put more. I want to release them
Yeah,
all.
you're like, fuck
And I
it.
still might, you know, we might just drop a project out of nowhere. So.
Right. So that's cool, man, because you're sitting on a bunch of songs. You still
Yeah.
got music project. I remember that I watched an interview kind of like this one with Tupac. Your
Yeah.
homie was like, we don't really have time to just sit here and bullshit, you know what I'm saying? He's like, we're going to record and keep pushing and pushing. So he ended up recording and dropping songs like 10 years later because he was sitting on music for the whole time, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was definitely cool, man.
Yeah, that's a big inspiration of mine, bro, is Pac, for real.
Right. I think
Yeah.
for everybody, more or less, vice
Yeah.
versa. Shout Pac, definitely RIP for him. So with the music, do you have like a certain style or outlook, or how do you go into making a song? Do you start from the beat, you start from the lyrics, you just winging it? What do you do?
I guess it just depends. I definitely will sit down and write, like, I try to write like a perfect
So
song.
you're not just in the studio just da 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 da.
Some
and
songs
remembering
come real organic like that. Like Hotel Party it started like that.
right,
Like
just the vibe behind it, and you just ran with it.
We just created some magic one day. But no, I actually be sitting down and structuring songs. Like I was saying, I collaborate with R&B singers,
Right.
male and female.
Jazz and all
I
kinds
feel like
of
I'm
cool
on some
shit.
Kanye shit these days. Like I want to get a violinist in here and fucking.
The old Kanye though, because the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
one wasn't too hot, man. I was like, don't shout out Kanye, don't tag
Yeah.
him on this shit.
Nah, but Jesus is King is alright.
Yeah.
I bumped it and I was like, nah.
Yeah,
Scam,
I mean,
I
he
scammed
just-
through it. But then I listened to it again and I was like, it's alright.
I fuck with old Kanye though, like all of his college dropout.
No, so like, he's an
graduations.
inspiration as well. Like the way he produces music and like
Right.
even the way he did this album, that
Bro,
shit's
he be
crazy.
just, like,
Sunday
it's crazy.
services and shit, like that shit's hard.
Because if you look at his actual Grammy nominations and everything that he's put behind him, it's crazy. His numbers are dope.
Yeah, and people are streaming his old shit
Right.
more so now.
Shit, I still stream his old shit.
Yeah,
Flashing
I haven't
lights and
bumped
all
it in a
kinds of
minute,
shit.
but I'm gonna get on that.
Yeah. Okay, you can tag Kanye now. Tag Kanye.
But nah, bro. So like, what I mean by that is, I just wanna create music. Like I was saying, the live band. I'm gonna have my little brother's band come through, and we're gonna collaborate on some heavy metal, trap, hip hop shit. Cause I already did the heavy metal collab with them. We recorded a dope ass track. Now you good?
No, that's cool, man.
We recorded a dope ass track, and I went through and I performed it the next day. I recorded it with him.
The heavy metal type shit?
Yeah, at
What
a
was-
heavy metal show.
Where'd you
That shit
at
was
a heavy
lit.
metal show?
Yeah, that shit was lit.
Hey, that's probably super.
That was back.
fire.
That was back home in Albuquerque. It was for a toy benefit show he hosts every year,
That's
and
hard.
they got like 400 gifts.
So
A
while we're on
free
the
show.
topic, man,
Yeah.
obviously he giving back to he out there promoting and performing for charity. So that's super dope, man. Applaud him again for that one. But so you perform back in Albuquerque as well? So you moving back and forth?
I haven't performed much out there. That's the only show that I've done back home. But I'm definitely trying to make a name for myself and start promoting my music a lot more out there. A lot of motherfuckers know me and shit from the streets and shit. But on this part right here, I'm going to make sure that when I do make my debut, I either want to be like at Sunshine or Estata Amphitheater. Like,
Sunshine
I'm trying to do it
hard,
big
bro.
and shit. Or Convention Center, any of the big ones.
Anywhere, in general.
But we're going to get to a point. My little brother's a promoter out there and shit. I'm going to get to a point where I'm throwing shows out there because it's just another thing for the youth to do. Like, I hear youngins say, like, we ain't got nothing to do. You know, all the shows are 21 and up type shit. It's like, nah, we'll start hosting shows and getting the youth out there on the stage, too, instead of in the streets and shit. Like, I got a little homie, free little Asa, you know, like, that little nigga is in jail and shit, so.
Right, that shit happens. So, obviously, you heard. I think it's cool that I get to interview artists like this because, one, now you know a little bit more about who he is as a person, but now he's got more of, you can hear, like, the heart and what he thinks about everything. He wants to bring the kids out instead of leaving them in the hood just banging around, because I come from a gang-affiliated background just the same, so I don't want that shit for none of my children. I got a buttload of children, and I don't want them out there like that.
Yeah,
just the same.
up, for real.
So I respect it. I think that's dope. But as far as promoting and moving back and forth, are you primarily just focused here in Phoenix, or where's your focus at as an artist?
So right now I'm living in Chandler, but we've been moving. We had shows in California. I did 2 shows out there. I did a heavy metal show. And then
What cities?
San Diego, both times.
619, bro. Shout out. I love it out there.
We was out there in San Diego. I rocked 2 shows out there, but mainly here in Phoenix. I feel like if I can make it here, I'm going to blow up back home.
Yeah,
so
Phoenix is
my first show was December 7th of last year.
Nice.
I opened up for Baby Bash, and that shit was dope as fuck, man.
Where at?
Club Red.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
So we'll probably be in Club Red for the Arizona Mixtapes
their
award ceremony.
Awards?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll probably pull up to that.
That's cool, man. That's good.
It's actually December 7th this year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So you might as well get that tattooed or drop it out. That's got to be the title of the next album, man. December 7th. That'd be hard.
That day that I walked into that show, I announced my debut as a rapper. Like, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm going to start pushing.
K-pop is like, this is me.
That's officially the 1 year mark.
December 7th. So that's definitely got to go down somehow. Not an album, a song or something.
Yup.
Mixtape. Freestyle.
For real, yeah. Get in the booth that whole day.
Make it an alcoholic drink you make every so often. I don't know what you got to do. I think it's cool, man. He's obviously got an album he's promoting. You guys wanted to make sure that you tap in with it. I think it's cool because he's already like so driven and so plugged, built, fucking feet planted in a whole nother state whenever he's from another state. How long have you been out here, more or less?
Shit, I've been out here for 2 years.
See, it's only 24 months. That's dope.
I've been traveling a lot for work and shit. We was up there in upstate New York. I was in NYC and shit for a little bit.
That'll help you as an artist for sure, traveling.
Yeah, I'm always back home once a month, twice a month. I'm always back home. But I lived out here in Arizona back in 2013 for a few years as well. So
nice.
It just feels good having people around and my friends over here and knowing my way around and shit.
Just being plugged. Yeah, man. When I first moved over here, I was like, it's not an unnerving feeling, but I'm like, bro, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. The next thing I know, I'm in Mesa, or I'm in Gilbert, or I'm in Chandler, and I only drove 10 minutes, but I'm in a whole nother place.
I fuck with Phoenix for real. The people out here are dope as fuck, man.
It's lit for sure.
I love it out here.
So what brought you out here in general?
So my family and I moved out here for work.
Nice.
I'm a union pipe fitter.
And you just stayed out here?
Yep.
It was like, fuck it, this is the place.
Well, I've been out here now for 2 years. Who's saying in a couple years I won't have to leave?
New York or some shit.
So, straight up.
I think so it's kind of like the military, man. I got a boy that's starting to get into the rap music, and he's in the military. And I'm like, it's the best move is just because you travel and you plug yourself everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a move, man. So with the music, obviously you got a bunch of songs you're sitting on. You got another album, you drop a mixtape, so what do you got next?
I'm going to drop a surprise mixtape probably this year. Probably late this year.
Mixtape?
Yeah. Drop a quick little mixtape, Dat Piff, my mixtapes type shit. Take it back to the old days. You know, I feel like mixtapes these days ain't treated like how it was, like now with streaming.
Lil Wayne and all that.
Yeah, it's never gonna be the same like how it was and shit. Like on Dat Piff and shit, like you get your downloads.
Mixtape Messiah, bro.
Yeah, for real, Chameleonaire and shit.
Hey, that's the boy.
Yeah.
He used to just walk around and slap people's beats around. I do remixes.
So,
homie do, bro. I love doing remixes. People are like, why do you do it? I'm like, cause it's just like inspirational.
That's how
keep my swag flowing. You know what I'm saying?
I used to
cool.
always do that.
Shit, let me know. We about to get a remix. What's up?
Let's do it. Let's do it for sure. You already
So
know.
that's cool,
You
man.
already
Definitely
know.
appreciate it. So obviously this is gonna be shared on a couple different pages for the home team, New Mexicated. He's in another state still building and rotating. What do you got after the album? What do you got in the next 2 to 3 years as an artist, as a person? What do you got?
So with these 21 tracks on Triumph, I'm trying to make a movie or a short film, I should say.
Right.
So we got some visuals coming up. The JD Films, shout out JD
that's
Films.
dope. Shout him
So
out.
he's
That's
actually
dope.
gonna be doing the hotel party music video.
Nice.
We're in contact with Kirko, that's the homie. So
Yeah, because
he's
he's been
gonna
working
be-
with big artists.
Yeah, he's gonna be out here in Scottsdale with us. So we're gonna shoot the video. You gotta pull up for sure.
Yeah, let me know.
If
Let me
everything
know for
goes,
sure. I gotta
goes
schedule
as
it, but-
planned, we're gonna be at Club Mint, turning up, and then we'll skate to the W.
Hey.
So that's just gonna be a movie, bro, for real.
Yes, I'm with it, man, for sure. Appreciate
For real,
the
for
invite.
real.
I'm with it.
And then I got a Camera Lord shooting my next joint.
He's real
Shout
dope,
out
too.
Camera Lord. He's
Shout
from
him
out here
out,
in
man.
Phoenix. Dope ass videographer. Shout out Cactus Club Records.
Right, all
Cactus
of them.
Club
They're
Records.
deep, bro.
Yeah,
They're
they
deep.
just rocked the show out there in Mesa the other night. I was at. That
Motherfuckers
was
be like 30 deep.
that was a heavy metal hip hop collab show. That shit was hard.
That shit's popping, man. So, like,
Yeah.
the alternative music, not just straight rap, you know what I mean? Ba-da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. The alternative music behind it, that's where the way to go.
Yeah.
I've been looking into having DJs mixing, ba 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 ba, you know my shit?
Yeah.
Because one, now you got like 10 different bars that you
Get
like.
into some dubstep or some like
easy.
techno type shit. Yeah.
And all you did was say 3 sentences and they broke it down the whole fucking song.
And then you be rocking festivals.
Anyways, enough about
For
that one.
real.
Man. So, homie's got some cool ass shirts on. You want to show them real quick?
Hey,
Show
so
them.
this my merch right here. This is a Triumph gear. We dropped this with the album and shit.
Where do they get
So
it?
this is my logo. Holla at me on Instagram. We sending out shipments and shit. I'm about to get some different designs
It's like
made and
Killa
shit.
Siah, isn't it?
Yeah, this is my logo, Killa Siah, and then it says the title of the album, Triumph. But we about to get some more made. I got some hotel party cover art shirts made as well. So
Oh, that's dope, man.
fuck with me on Instagram at Killa Siah.
With the music, obviously you just dropped an album.
Yep.
So you were saying earlier that there's hella artists that you worked with.
Yeah. Shout out my partner Killa Miklo.
You're
He's a dope ass homeboy of mine, a dope ass artist.
from back home, or is he from out
Yeah,
here?
he's from
Where-
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Nice,
He's
nice.
actually from Oregon, Portland.
Dope. So
Yeah.
shout Portland, Albuquerque, Phoenix, everywhere in between. I think that's cool, man, because if you look up Phoenix, one, it's like the number one market and the number one place to actually promote, build
Yeah.
your actual brand, artist, whatever you got going on, company, anything,
Is
LLC,
it the
whatever.
7th largest city in the United States?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
growing too.
Yep.
So I remember I did a research paper at one point in time. It was Austin, Dallas, Phoenix, Scottsdale. You know, it was like everywhere around here. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely it's like a booming, emerging area. What's cool
I
though
love
is
it out here.
what I want to
So
know,
sorry.
because like what I obviously I'm working with artists, but Phoenix, man, it's like because coming from outside, I thought it was all love. Everybody was like one tight knit family, right? You show up to Phoenix and there's like this team hates this team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Yeah,
just kind of.
there's a lot of politicking behind this shit. Man.
And you don't even know that until you're
Yeah.
actually out here in this bitch.
For a lot of politics.
So what's not your comment, obviously specific names, but what do you think about the politicking? And instead of what do you think? Do you think we should just be connected as an area, or do you think it should be real competition?
As far as like what I've seen out here in Phoenix, there's a lot of camaraderie.
Right.
Like a lot of people work together. You know, I think if you join together and create a conglomerate, that you're stronger in force like that. You know, of course you got your home team and you got your main crew that you fuck with.
Right.
But if everybody comes together, you can make some shit happen.
Right.
You make some shit happen for sure.
Right.
Like we've been hosting events and having 20 artists. You know, like
Right.
and 20
That's a
different
solid network right
caps,
there.
20 different fan bases. You know, so.
Right. And then if
And
you think about it, that's 20
everybody
different.
partying together, having fun. Everybody from different sets and shit.
Right.
So if you could come out and have a good night with no politics behind that shit,
Right.
like I
Come
think that
party
shit's
and
dope.
function, huh?
Yeah, I think that shit's dope.
Yeah. So you heard it. The homie obviously be partying and functioning, but still be building the network and the culture behind it. So that's cool too. So what's your album, man? You got a lot jumping on it.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna be pushing this album for the next few months, deep into 2020 probably.
When was it released?
September 20th of this year. So the reason I chose that date is we've been working on Triumph for exactly 1 year at that point. And September 20th of 2018 means a lot to me because that's the first day that I got in here and recorded my first song.
Dope.
So within that 1 year period, we recorded 42 tracks.
Nice.
And
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, we chose them 21. So
You did all that here at the home home studio.
Shout out Talkat Studios. My album was actually executively produced by Phonetic and the Naughty Kid. So that's my audio engineer and that's my producer.
Right.
My homeboys, my brothers.
Just met them cats.
Shout out the homies.
Definitely. So you obviously got a team that you're working with. You're working with and building with. What do you think on as opposed to being an individual artist and a team artist? What are the differences and what are?
Like I was saying, like you're stronger is if you move in a force and if you have your team behind you, you can make some shit happen, bro. Like these guys took me in, you know. They thought my lyrics were dope, my art was dope, and the same like. Phonetic, bro, his engineering and his mixing skills off the fucking chain, the best I've ever seen.
Nice.
And Naughty's beats, dope as a motherfucker. Like I got, I think nine or 10 of the cuts on there are Naughty Kid beats.
Nice.
So.
Oh, he been making all this shit from scratch.
Yeah, right here in the stew.
Dope.
So his beats are hard as fuck.
So, I mean, that's always. I'm glad that you brought that up. So I think it's cool because we were talking about this, me and the homie riding over here. And I think it's cool because I had to rebrand all my shit because I didn't have the exclusives to all my beats.
Yeah.
So then I was like, man, we're going to drop this Spotify and all that nonsense and slowly rotate to another one. So do you own all the titles to your beats?
Yeah, and that's what's important as well, yeah.
Cool.
Owning all the rights and the exclusives, man, fuck. That's what I did right off the bat. So every beat that I own, man, that's in the vault. That's me.
See, you came a little more calculated. I came in all gung-ho, like, fuck it, we putting shit out, we dropping it.
And there's a lot to it as far as getting samples cleared and that type of shit. And that's what I'm learning as an artist as well, so.
Right, because lawsuits is heavy, man.
Yeah.
That shit's real.
Yep.
I met with this business executive, and I remember this dude told me, he was like, you know what, if they sue you, that's cool, because they only going to take 50%. By the time they sue you, you're already popping, so fuck it. I was
take the chance, you know.
Okay, cool.
It's a gamble, it's a risk.
Anyways, I rebranded all my shit. I was like, nah, fuck all that. So you definitely pushing on the music side and whatnot. You work a full-time job. You got a family and all. So
yeah,
being an artist, how do you get time specifically for this, for the music?
Shit, I try to practice my craft every day in one way or another.
Essential.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out here right now. I got work 4 in the morning and shit, so.
Right.
It's definitely a sacrifice.
That's roughneck work too. That's not just
yeah. That shit is tough.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Nah, man, I just try to stay focused, man. I got my team behind me, helping me push this shit as well.
Right.
So they keep me motivated. And my brother Matthew Martinez, Choo Choo, Big Daddy Chooch.
Right.
Search Big Daddy Chooch's music on all streaming platforms. And I want to give a quick shout out to everybody on my team as well. Blueprint Records is a collective record label group of myself, Phonetic, the Naughty Kid, Honey, Francesca, and Lil Asa. Free Lil Asa. Me and him got some dope ass music about to drop.
Dope. And
then I got music with Francesca, and then Honey and myself are getting ready to collaborate on a song. So
nice.
Shout out the team. Shout out my record label.
I think it's cool that. So, like, I got a solid studio that I usually record at, right?
Yeah.
But I've also recorded at a gazillion studios. So I think it's cool that you really just found a home team, you built, you network, like y'all mesh, you know what I mean? I think that's real cool.
Yep.
It's definitely a good vibe for, obviously, whatever you're creating.
And me and my partner used to work together, me and Phonetic.
Okay, nice.
So that's how we met.
Nice. That's when you build, like, the coolest relationships. It's just like a random encounter. Oh, we worked together for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's
now
some
we
of the
got
coolest homies, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man, definitely. So I think it's cool. We got a lot to really in-depth conversation with the homie, and obviously found out a little bit more on what he thinks about, how he feels about the music, what he thinks about other things. So apart from obviously rapping, promoting music, putting it all together and working in behind the studios and, you know, just mixing all your project down, what else do you got jumping on?
So we got 3 shows coming up. We're promoting the album release party for IC, like I was saying earlier. That's going to be at Exodus Cultural Center here in Phoenix. I'll be performing over there as well. And then I got the Arizona Hip Hop Fest, the 6th annual Arizona Hip Hop Fest. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was coming up November 17th. And then I got a benefit show, Third Vision and Big Daddy Chooch are promoting a benefit show in Mesa. So I'll be performing at that one December 8th. Yeah.
Okay.
And
might catch the homie out there.
Yeah, pull up, man, for sure. We got a slot for you. But all the proceeds that we gain from that will be donated to a local charity.
Dope.
And last year's event, we were able to get about 400 gifts.
Nice.
And just to be a part of something like that, man, that was dope. Man, it was a good feeling to give back and shit. So, and I think this year's gonna be big, man. This is gonna be a good one.
Right, yeah, because you already did it one time.
Yep.
So once again, you can hear how he really cares about the community. He's not just an artist like, I need to stay blinged, you know what I mean? I'm out here just trying to cop a Ferrari. He's really out here just trying to promote, give back, and he actually believes in the culture and the community behind it. So I just think that's super dope. So I just always try to keep shouting out to it. But you're putting out the music. You got a lot of music on Spotify. Do you have anything on SoundCloud, or are you just kind of...
I got one track on SoundCloud.
Man, I think I really got shit on SoundCloud.
And that's on the album too. That was actually the third track I recorded.
I feel like I'll be sleeping on SoundCloud though. I'll be like, Lil Pump popped off. Like there's hella artists that just randomly pop, but
SoundCloud's dope. But I feel like it's frowned upon. It's already played out.
I'm like, bro, I don't get no .003
But I'm definitely gonna
off
with
of
the mixtape shit. I'm definitely gonna put that on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some songs on SoundCloud.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Well, we appreciate you tapping in with us.
Yep.
So we already talked about his next couple steps, the next 3 years, give or take. So when are you going to finally say, you know what, as an artist, I made it? You look in the mirror and you say, I'm content with where I'm at as an artist.
Well, we rocking shows across the United States, and we got some good distribution deals, and my shit is out there, bro, and I'm popping. Like, that's when I feel like I made it as an artist. But even if that doesn't happen for me, bro, I'm happy. Just creating music, bro, is just like...
It's a whole nother feeling.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's a beautiful thing, man.
It is.
And I enjoy it. And I'm going to continue to do it. Even if I'm not doing it as an artist, I'm going to, in one form or fashion, be a part of this from here on out.
Right, in the culture.
Yeah, so.
I think that's the biggest thing. So, like, me honestly don't think I'm a pop as an artist. I honestly think I'm just going to, like, randomly plug myself into some random place where I can make music or money off of music behind the curtains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's cool, man. That's the ticket right there.
Yeah, being a ghostwriter is a profession.
Bro,
it's
crazy.
Fucked up as it is to say, like, man, I would never do it, but...
If anybody needs verses, holler at me. Inbox me, quick. I'll send you shit left and right.
A lot of people making money off that shit, for sure.
Yeah, I'm with it. Don't even sign me no rights, nothing. Just give me the bag. Oh, that's cool, man. So, he's got merch. He's got his album. He's definitely behind the scenes on his own project. Got a lot of music that he's promoting, building. And like he said, he's going to be pushing this album for the next couple of months. And he's got another album already cooking, waiting. So we definitely got that shit jumping. He's got a couple of shows that he's working on. He said he's got a music video.
Yeah, we got 2 videos coming up. But my first video was shot by A-Dub. Shout out A-Dub, man.
Shout out A-Dub.
Dope-ass videographer from out here in Arizona.
Dope artist, dope person,
yeah, he's a dope-ass artist, man. He's hard as fuck. Check out his shit. You can find him on Spotify. And then, like I was saying earlier, the next video is going to be a Hit a Lick with Corey Blunt. And Camera Lord is going to be shooting that one right there.
See, I fuck with both of them.
Core Capital, Nappy Visuals. Shout out the homies.
Yeah, that for Core, his visuals, because now I'm getting into like the videography and mixing and all that. That shit's way more complicated than you think. You dive in, I'm like, what the fuck? But it's dope, man, because his shit's always like real consistent, real place, it's just real dope. And then Corey Blunt, I met him through the homie Cartel. Shout the homie Cartel and Paco and the whole team, you know what I'm saying? They're definitely the cool camp.
Yup, no, they're hard as fuck. Shout out AZ47.
Yes, sir.
Dope ass brand.
Him and Dang, yeah, so I met them.
Danger's dope as, man, he has his own brand too. Shout out Danger Dizzy.
I think it's cool because he came out of nowhere. Homie was just booming, boom, all of a sudden just on the scene.
Yep.
Definitely cool, man.
And then, he's going to be doing Hit a Lick, and then I got a JD Films going to be shooting the hotel party visual.
That's super lit,
and then
man.
we're going to be back in Albuquerque shooting the Humble music video. And like I was saying, I want to create a short film with the album, so I'm going to be doing a lot of visuals. By the time this whole album is done, like, I'm done with this run, I want to have at least 6, 7 visuals, and you're going to be able to put them all together and see this dope-ass little short film.
So, obviously, I don't want to uncover too much about it, but so as the short film, are you talking like real?
We're gonna try to get into some acting type shit.
Okay, cool. So it's not just gonna be like a documentary about you, but it's like a cinematic movie.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. I've been to check that out. Ice Cube blew up. It's Master P. That's where
Hey,
everybody
man.
blows up, is off putting money into that shit.
Yep.
So that's dope, man.
That'd be
Let
dope
me
as
know if
fuck.
y'all need a silent investor.
No, I'm definitely gonna do. We're gonna work, bro. We're gonna do some shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let me know. Well, we appreciate you sliding through, man. Definitely, once again, if you guys don't know who this is, it's New Mexicated, the home team. Definitely, we're moving and connecting 2 different states. We actually are about to start popping off Las Vegas. The Nevada edition is about to start jumping. Me, myself, I'm about to start connecting. I already am connecting in multiple states. And we got the homie, obviously, from another state, but still really networking, connected here in another state all entirely. So lastly but not leastly, we want to make sure that you guys know where to find him and his music at. So I'm going to say at Instagram, his shit is
Killa_Siah, KILLA_SIAH. Look me up on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer.
It's the same thing across the board.
All digital stores, yeah.
Nice, okay, cool.
Killa Siah, yeah.
So that's
look me up
smart
on
too.
YouTube. Check out my visuals. I got a video for Triumph. And like I said, we got them other 2 bangers on the way. So
Right.
we moving, we working. I got 3 shows coming up. If you need tickets, DM me. And we willing to travel, bro. Let us know what's up in Cruces. We
Let 'em
definitely
know.
down to pull up.
Shit, we're going to
Fuck
squeeze
with
it.
me.
We're going to figure a couple of things out. Let them know, man. So anyway, shout to New Mexico. Shout to Arizona. Shout to Nevada. The whole Southwest, California, Colorado, and everywhere else in between. Texas. Everywhere. Shout out everywhere. But also shout out to the homie for letting us come through. I appreciate
You
you,
already
man.
know, bro.
Definitely, man.
Welcome.
Yes,
Come
sir.
through anytime.
Yes, sir.
Anytime.
Appreciate it. We messed up on it. One more game. Hey! Do it in the outtakes.
New Mexicated.
New Mexicated, New Mexicated.
I stay reppin' New